This is Adrian Pinto from South America, Peru. This is because I want to share with you my experience in HTC program. So let's begin. I have some questions here. First question, how would you describe yourself before HTC, and how would you describe yourself now after HTC? So before HTC, I had no confidence, I had some doubts about myself, and I was thinking that my life was good, but usually something happened in my life and I didn't know how. For example, when you want to do something and you just feel that you can't. So I was that kind of person that before doing something, I was telling me to myself, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I am not as capable. I am not as good to do this. So that was my older me. This was the old way to act in me because of my lack of confidence. So once I joined HTC, the assignments that I had pushed me to go inside myself and discover things that I think I never had. So it was a huge moment for me when I was writing a letter for myself, and then I discovered how my old job really hurt me, because I was crying. I was remembering that for 4 years, the people that I work with, even my workmates and my bosses and all these things, well, the people that I work with, they told to me that I was not able to do anything good for 4 years. So I was receiving just bad comments from the people that I work with, like for 4 years, and I was start thinking in this way. So they always told me that I am good at anything, that I don't do anything good, that I am not good in this, that I make a mistake with my career, that I'm not good, that I don't know how to do anything, that I'm bad, and every day for 4 years, and I never quit. So it was hard. I didn't know, but when I joined HTC, I discovered that these 4 years of receiving bad comments, it was really damage for me. It hurt me, and I discovered that this is this was the way I start thinking about myself, that I'm good at anything, that I don't deserve anything good. And this is something I discovered here in HTC, and I start to solve this problem. So yeah, this is how I describe before and after. Right now I have more confidence. Right now I believe more in myself. Right now I'm even more open to my family. I am able to say, I love you, bro, I love you, mom. Like 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I wasn't be able to do that. My feelings was really, I don't know how can I say this. So what are some of the successes, booms, you had because Sifu's dance teaching? Personal successes, yes. For example, I wasn't able to share my feelings. Now I am able to do that. Now I don't have problems to say to my mom, I love you, brother, I love you, how can I help you, please let me help you. I am a person with more open feelings, I am able to say what I feel. So I discovered so many things about myself during this program. It's like when you go to the hospital to talk with the psychologist. It's something like this. I don't know, maybe Dan Locke is kind of psychologist, because he helps you in discovering yourself, in discovering something that you never thought you had inside yourself. But it was preventing me to help. It was preventing me to achieve my goals. It was preventing me to think good about myself, So how's High Ticket Closer certification different from other programs? It's different because has another direction. For example, if you want to think this really logical, makes sense, because you're gonna work for a company who is the downloads company, who is about closing. So the more you are good in this closing, the better for you. In this case, the better for me, and also the better for the company you work for. So they are really interested. This is not a program in which you just sign up and then go do your work and you think I don't care about you. This is different because once you finish this, you have the opportunity to join the group, or you're representing the brand. So as the manager, the Unlock and his team, he has really interest in that. I as a closer, I need to be good, because if I am a bad closer, I am gonna damage the brand. Something like this. I'm gonna damage the brand. If I am a bad closer, I am gonna damage the brand of the Unlock. So even the name of the Unlock. So they had interest in me to be good. This is if you want to see this as a logical. If you want to see this from feelings, well, once I joined HTC, I received like tens of emails to my inbox, and the support team is helping me, is telling me everything. You need to do this, and you need to do this. Don't forget to do this, and please do this. Have you done this, or something like this? Also, I received a video in which it's like it was a video that I needed to watch with my mom. In this case, with my mom. So I was explaining to my mom, this is HTC, this is the Unlock. He's telling right now that he wants you to help me because it's gonna be hard, 7 weeks intense. Please help me out with this, mom. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this because I love you, because I want to help you, because with my actual job I have no options to achieve anything. Because mom, if you get sick tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to pay anything. And I watch my dad passed away. I take care of my dad the last week that he was alive. So I don't want to watch my mom die. It's because of this I joined HTC. Because of this kind of hard feelings, So how would you describe the support and the community? Okay, the support in HTC is really good. Once you join, you discover that you have really not just the support team, not just the team of the Unlock, but all the students. They were willing to help me in everything I had. Even I have a personal problem with my family, with my bro. I share this on YouTube, and I just receive good comments and just valuable words for me that really helped me. So how much would you invest to HTC, knowing that okay, I don't know how much, if I need to choose an amount to match the value that HTC offer. I don't have in mind like a specific amount. I can say is invaluable, because of, if you want to value, if I wanted to value this, I need to look at the numbers, how many hours the Unlock invest in this, like 5 hours a week to 6 hours a week, 7 weeks, and let's put in 5 hours, so 35 hours, 1,000 for 10,000 for hours, so it's a lot of money. And it's not just about this. We have a lot of I don't know, I don't have a number in my mind. I just used everything I had, even everything I don't have, because I borrowed money from the bank, because I was sure this program is gonna help me, and I need help. So for me, it's invaluable. If you were to describe HTC to my best friend, to encourage them, okay, well, this is a message, for example, for someone that I really cared of, even for me. If I needed to help someone, I just, if I decided to help someone, the best way for me to help them, to help her, is just, in my case, just paying him the course, or paying the course for him, or paying the course for her, and just telling the next thing, please be focused on this for the next 7 weeks, and this thing is gonna take you 3 months, 4 months, please, for 4 months, forget about everything, I just focus on this. let's try it, let's do it. Let's do it for 4 months, forget about everything and just focus on this. I'm gonna pay you that. This is in my case, if I have someone that okay. Well, actually this is a message for me, because right now this is what I need to do, forget about everything and just focus on this. Because I don't know, I'm not skeptical, I am sure about this. I had a lot of friends here that they are making a lot of money. In my case, it's the fulfillment to be a new me, the fulfillment to feel good with myself. Before HTC I was like, I can be depressed like 1 week or 2 weeks, depressed, like for stupid things. But right now my depression, if I have depression, just is 1 day long, because the next morning I do attitude of gratitude and disappear. So it's all the questions. For me, HTC, okay, I was dreaming to join HTC from 27th January 2019. Let me share with you my story. I was a mechanic of maintenance. My dad passed away when I was 20 years old, so I started to work hard. I started to work as a mechanic. I was working 12 hours, 5 hours of traveling every day, 4 hours of sleeping every day, and so basically I went out of home 4 a.m. and I came back to home like 10 p.m. I take a shower from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. and I read from 11 p.m. to 12, and I sleep from 12 to 4 a.m. So I do this for a long time, but during this time some of my friends inherit damage, because mechanic is dangerous. So it happened a lot of things for me to change my mind, to start thinking that there's no security in my job and there's no opportunity for me to grow here. And I don't know, I was expecting for something in which I can really develop my skills and love something, you know. First thing I loved, it was English. So for me HTC is really valuable, because my English level has increased in the last 7 weeks, because I connect with a lot of natural speakers and also not natural speakers, people from Switzerland, from India, from China, from Japan, from Australia, from all around the world. All we speak in English. So right now I think in English. I don't think what I'm gonna say. I just say something without thinking. So it helps me in my English. So it helped me in my personal development. It helped me in my English, and it's gonna help me in my financial life. Help me in my life with my family, because now I am able to share my feelings. I am able to say, I love you, mom. I love you, bro. How can I help you? So I discovered a lot of things about myself, inside myself, that was preventing me to be myself, that was preventing me to be open to the people. HTC is gonna change my life, I'm sure. HTC has changed my life. So I am sure that this was the best investment I make in my life. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next years, but I'm happy to decided to join when I was 23 years old, because I have a lot of time after this. I have a lot of time in front of me to develop the skill to continue growing. So if you're thinking in joining HTC, I don't know, I just can't talk for myself. For me, it was the best experience in my life. And it's something I can do for my whole life. It's not a program that you learn 7 weeks and then your subscription is over, go do another thing. It's a program that I learn 7 weeks, and then after the 7 weeks, okay, this start right now. Before the 7 weeks, this start before the 7 weeks. Right now, start the journey. Now is your time to find your influencer. Now is your time to find your company for you want to work for. Now is your time. But I have more options right now. Even my mind is thinking in another ways to make money. I don't want to return. I don't want to get back to the mechanic stuff. Nothing wrong with the mechanic, it's just not my thing. I don't want to get back. It's dangerous. I don't like it. I don't love it. I feel I waste my time. With this closing skill, I have more choices. with this closing skill I have more options, and I feel good about myself. So for me it was the best decision in my life. And I'm really grateful with the life for presenting me this opportunity, because I was suffering about going to the university before, but 27th January 2019 I decided to be a high ticket closer, and I joined June 2019. I joined HTC. Now I'm a high ticket closer, and I feel grateful with the life for presenting me this opportunity, because if I didn't discover this opportunity, I will be thinking that the university is the only way to be successful. It's not that. This is my first high income skill. It's gonna be great, and you're gonna know about me. really thankful for the family here in HTC, from my mentor Seafood Unlock, from the team. With the team, and especially with the life that present me this opportunity. So in my case, it was the best decision I ever made in my life. This is just starting. See you soon.